Bam Adebayo dropped 83 points last night, passing Kobe Bryant as the second highest scoring single game in NBA history. A lot of people are pissed off about this. I hear a lot of people out there criticizing Bam's 83 points because 36 of those points were from free throws. And the fact of the matter is, a lot of these people saying this are just Kobe Bryant fans. They just hate the fact that Kobe Bryant lost his record, okay? That was the one thing that Kobe Bryant fans had over Michael Jordan. And I don't get what the problem is because Kobe still has that record over Jordan. Kobe still scored 81 points in a game. He is now number 3 on the list, and Michael Jordan's not even top 5 on the highest scoring single games in NBA history. So I don't get what people are crying about. Listen, bro. The reason why he shot so many free throws is because they were fouling him to try to slow him down. Alex Starr, whatever his name is, he couldn't guard Bam last night. So what do you do when you can't guard somebody and you're trying to slow down their momentum? You foul them. That's just common sense. Like, people are acting like Bam was flopping and foul baiting and the referees were just calling unnecessary fouls. No, he really was getting fouled, bro. The man had 7 3-pointers last night, bro. Okay? Like, Bam was cooking. He was dunking. He was hitting threes. And Bam's a good free throw shooter. They used to do the same thing to Shaq back in the day. Shaq didn't score 83 points. They used to foul Shaq, but guess what? Shaq was a bad free throw shooter. They used to do the same thing to Dwight Howard, but guess what? Dwight Howard was a bad three-point shooter. Bam Adebayo just so happens to be a center that is a good free throw shooter. So we should be giving credit that he made 36 out of 40-something free throws last night, because that's not easy, bro. 83 points, no matter how you put it, is not easy. SGA, who is the reigning champ, you know what I'm saying, reigning MVP. Last time I checked, SGA hasn't scored 83 points in a single game. He probably gets the most foul calls in the NBA. Luka Doncic, he scored 73 points in a game. Luka Doncic didn't break Kobe's record. So stop the excuses, stop all the capping. It's okay, bro. Bam is number 2 on the list. Get over it. Now, I want to talk about who has the most realistic chance of passing Bam and Wilt Chamberlain on the all-time single scoring game list. Obviously, Wilt Chamberlain is number 1, and 2 people come to mind, right? Number 1, definitely Luka Doncic. Luka Doncic scored 73 points on January 26 of 2024 against the Atlanta Hawks. He shot 25 of 33 in that game. He was 15 out of 16 from the free throw line, and he also made 8 3-pointers, okay? So that was a very efficient game from Luka Doncic. And if the Lakers go up against a trash team like the Sacramento Kings, the Washington Wizards, the Pacers, I could most definitely see Luka Doncic passing Bam Adebayo on that list. But I don't think Luka can pass Wilt Chamberlain. The player that I think can pass Wilt Chamberlain and Bam to be the number 1 all-time scorer in a single game is the alien, Victor Wembanyama. Okay, Victor Wembanyama, this kid, for this to only be his 2nd or 3rd year in the NBA, bro, like, he's obviously a top 5 best player in the NBA right now, top 5 best scorer in the NBA right now, and he's only getting better as the season goes on. Victor Wembanyama came into this season bald. Apparently, he was working with the monks to strengthen his mentality on the court, and it's worked, man. For Victor Wembanyama to move around like a guard at his height, to be able to shoot threes, his ball handling skills, he can post up and shoot. He can do post jump shots. He's a good free throw shooter. Victor Wembanyama, 100% in my opinion, can score more than 100 points in a game. It just has to be a game where he's in the offensive flow. So people don't understand this. In order to have the game that Bam had last night, you have to be in flow state. You have to have one of those games where it's like you just feel like you can't miss. You know what I'm saying? And that's what Victor would have to do. Victor would just have to just be firing on all cylinders, making threes, making free throws, dunking, doing post-up shots. And guess what? Because Victor Wembanyama is a good free throw shooter, if teams decide to just keep fouling him, you're going to send him to the free throw line and he's going to get the easy 2 points at the free throw line. So I think Victor Wembanyama most definitely can get this done. And listen, players in the NBA, bro, they were watching this game last night because nobody expected Bam Adebayo to do what he did last night. Like, no disrespect to Bam Adebayo. He is a multiple-time All-Star, but Bam Adebayo has never been considered a superstar in the NBA. Bam Adebayo has never been considered one of the top scorers in the NBA. He has been considered one of the best two-way players in the NBA as far as scoring and defense. But for him to have the game that he had last night, there's players in the NBA that are recognized and feel like they're levels above Bam as far as scoring. They took that personal last night. They're going to do everything in their power to pass his record. And I think somebody's going to try to do it before the end of the season. Right before the playoffs start, I think somebody is going to do everything in their power to try to pass Bam. The players that come to mind is Luka, SGA, Nikola Jokic, Jaylen Brown, Jason Tatum. I think Jason Tatum wants to do it, but you got to remember Jason Tatum, he just came back from an Achilles tear. He's on a minutes restriction, so it's impossible for Jason Tatum to do it. But yeah, man, Devin Booker, like these guys, bro, I know for a fact Anthony Edwards, these guys are watching a game last night, bro, and they were saying, look, bro, if Bam Adebayo can score 83 points in a game, I know I can score more than that. You know what I'm saying? So they coming for that record, bro. Bam, I don't know if you're going to be able to hold that record for even a year, because there's players in the NBA, bro, that they just know they're better scorers than you, or they feel like they're better scorers than you because they got to prove it. If they can't score more than 83, then they can't prove they're better scorers than you are, right? But when these teams go up against some of the worst teams in the NBA, like the Sacramento Kings, the Washington Wizards, the Indiana Pacers, whoever the top scorer is on that team, bruh, they coming for Bam's record, bruh. Because Bam just made himself a superstar last night. Bam Adebayo just made himself a superstar last night by scoring 83 points in the game. Nobody else in NBA history can say they scored 83 points in the game besides Bam and Wilt Chamberlain. And remember, when Wilt Chamberlain scored 100 points, nobody even knows if that really happened. It wasn't on TV. You can't find any video on the internet that shows proof that Wilt Chamberlain scored 100 points in a game. So a lot of people don't even think that's real. A lot of people don't even believe that Wilt scored 100 points in the game. But we seen, you can go on YouTube and watch him 4K, 8K, 10K. You can watch Bam score the 83 points, bruh. So, I don't know, man. I don't know if Bam's going to be able to hold on to this record for even 3 years, but I definitely think when it's all said and done, Victor Wembanyama is going to score more than 100 points before his career is over, unless he has some type of injury. Nikola Jokic is another one who I 100% think that Nikola Jokic could pass Bam and Wilt, because we've seen games where Nikola Jokic is scoring more than 50 points 5 consecutive games, bro. Like Nikola Jokic, he's a phenomenal three-point shooter. I've seen him hit some of the craziest post-up 1-foot threes. Like, remember that three he made on Anthony Davis in the playoffs? Also, Nikola Jokic is one of the biggest floppers in the NBA, so he gets to the free throw line a lot. He is a very efficient free throw shooter. So I could definitely see Nikola Jokic scoring more than 100, but I don't know if Nikola Jokic has the stamina to do that, though, because Nikola Jokic, he's not in the best shape. He does get tired. So I don't know if Nikola Jokic has the stamina to score, more than 83 points. Like, look at Bam Adebayo. He's in much better shape than Nikola Jokic. That's the only thing that I think would stop Nikola Jokic from getting it done. So with that being said, I want to know, who do you guys think can pass Bam and Wilt Chamberlain to become the #1 scorer in a single game in NBA history? Let me know in the comment section. It's your boy Days954. Make sure y'all subscribe, thumbs up the video, hype the video. I'm out.